Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. It's the first Friday of June, so that's really exciting. I can't believe we've made it this far into 2021 already. Music's starting to come back, and we have been so grateful to have the opportunity this past year plus to do these jam happy hours. So just want to thank everyone who's been tuning in this past year, or I like to say we're in March number 14 or whatever, 15. So for all of you that have continued to tune in, thank you so much. And we have a really special duo for everyone watching today. We have Anya Marina and Matt Pond. How we doing?
Hey, how's it
Hi.
going?
Where are you guys tuned in from today?
Kingston, New York, in the Hudson Valley.
Perfect. And have you guys been there the past however many months it's been?
This has been our spot.
We have never left. We've been here for 16 months, just getting to know one another in this
Love
little
it.
bunker in this basement. No,
We leave the basement sometimes.
yeah, we're venturing out more and more now. It's kind of exciting. I'm getting a little tan from my vampiric alabaster usual white.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
You,
It's nice
you're,
to be in 2021 with you. Thanks for having us.
Yes.
well, thanks for tuning in. Are you in like more of that 70s show basement right now, or is it more of like a vampire coffin basement?
It's actually a nice basement. I would call it neither. I'd call it like it's where we watch things, record things, and we have fun.
Yeah,
So
it's going for like a Bowery hotel if you're a New Yorker and if you've been to the Bowery. It's going for that vibe with some of those like Moroccan rugs. Moroccan in quotes. They're not even Moroccan at all.
but it's nice.
But yeah, we're going for that kind of bohemian.
And we sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt
No, I'm
you.
so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
No,
But we fixed this all up during the year, so we would actually have space to exist together, to coexist. So,
yeah,
so
we
this
live in
has
a
been
house
good.
together,
Yes.
and this is the hat house.
Living
the
with a
basement.
partner, oh man, it can be
Oh my
tough
God, how do you
sometimes,
get
but
through it?
Never.
It's nice because now we have privacy. I'm on the second story. My office is up there. My office slash, music room, and Matt's down here, so we can have separate conversations and not even hear one another. And I think that's the key to a happy relationship.
Yes.
you guys should get like walkie-talkies, like the old-fashioned, like the
We're
little
talking
watch
about that.
walkie-talkies.
We can yell to each other, so when it gets to that, we can hear each other.
Perfect. Okay, so what are we gonna start off with today? Because are we doing a little bit of your music, a little bit of
I'm
your
gonna play a
music,
song.
Anya? Cool.
Yeah, and Anya's gonna give me, and then I'm gonna open for this lady who's the greatest. Yeah.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. How about I try a song?
Perfect. All right.
All right. And at Tabasco we set a fire to the world we left far behind. All the faces we put away, lost lives floating in space. I got a message, I got a sign from the wire swinging in time. So simple, it's like the sun shines down on everyone. Blackbird from the blue, well, I give my love to get used. Our hopes, they come true. You give your love to get used. And at Tabasco, we lit a fire to the path that led to our lives. Put the faces we couldn't place, X-minds that fill up our space. I got a signal, I got a sign from the trees swinging in time. So simple, it's like the sun shines down on everyone. Blackbird from from the blue. I give my love to get you. Our hopes, they come true. You give your love to get you. Let's hang on to abandon. Let's hope we lose control. To be out in the open, baby, and let go of the ropes. Nothing into nothing. Blackbird from the blue, I give my love to get used. Our hopes that come true. You give your love to get used. Now I give my love to get used. You give your love to get used. Well, I give my love to get used. You give your love to get used. I give my love to get used. You give your love to get used. I give my love to get used. You give your love to get used.
Woo! Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is, for everyone tuning in right now, this is Matt Pond. That was Matt Pond. I think that was from your 2013 release. What's it called? The Lives Inside the Lines in your head? Okay.
I like to make album titles that are hard to pronounce.
All day I
several
was like,
arrows
I'm going to
later.
mix them up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was that your like 10th, 9th or 10th freaking studio album?
I lose track. I don't like to keep track. Am I supposed to drink now? Is there some kind of, did I miss it or no?
Oh, it hasn't happened yet. You'll know.
Okay, sorry.
Because you're going to
Sorry.
cringe.
I'll know.
So, yeah, like, was it in the late 90s when, was it in Philly that you kind of jump-started underground?
Yeah, it was around the beginning of 2000, the turn of the century, back in those days. And, I started out without a lot of, I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, I still don't know what I'm doing. But, there's been a lot of albums. I can't count them.
Well, like, I think that's amazing. And, I mean, for you to have that many to the point where
I'll
you
drink for that.
can't remember, like, that is so cool. And I guess I want to know how you tend to, like, creatively come up with these things, like your process, and has that changed since the 90s or since 2000, especially recently, or?
No, I don't think it has changed. I think I drink less and treat myself better a little bit, but I think that for the most part, it's just trying to find the focus and then going with it, and it kind of takes over everything, and you get an idea in your head, like and you just go with it no matter what it is, and it's the only thing I really love doing. So that's what I do.
So when it comes to Anya, like, I'll ask her the same sort of question later, but I always love hearing, like, every artist, every musician is so different, whether it's you hear the tune, the melody first, and then you have the plot and the lyrics come later to match that vibe, or vice versa. It's also different.
A funny thing is I have no idea, but Anya, actually on the album that's going to come out next year, has been the one that's helped spot kind of a lot of the songs that she loves, and those songs that she loves, those demos that she loves, those have actually come back to be the ones that we put on the album. So it's great having. So it's great to distrust myself and trust her more, and it's worked out really well. So as far as the melody, the words, the chords, I never know. It's like all of a sudden it's in my hands. this like little kind of monster or beast, and sometimes I know that I love it, but a lot of times like the first song on our next full length that hasn't come out. She's the one that pointed out that it was a good song. I didn't know it. So that's crazy.
Yeah. It's like when someone proofreads something that you wrote that you can't find a mistake in, or that you think is terrible on the reverse end of it. And then someone proofreads and they're like, no, this is amazing. Or like, well, this is spelled wrong. This is spelled wrong. When you have that fresh set of eyes, it's a completely different perspective.
I actually love it, but I have no idea how it all works. It's like magic.
And then who is MJ? Is that the daughter of a friend of yours that's been writing?
That's the daughter of a friend. She is an amazing, and Anya knows her too. I mean, she's 16 years old, so it's kind of like we don't want to expose her to a lot of the stuff that we have to go through.
Right.
But this is a kid, but a real person that's going to be an amazing musician and artist eventually. But she sings all over our next album and has sung on a bunch of stuff of ours, and
so cool.
And writes amazing songs on her own. So I don't know.
Well, I'm sure she's like so grateful to have, your fresh set of eyes, and Anya's giving her that feedback, especially at like that age. It must be really cool for her.
I mean, I hope so. I think that I annoy her a lot, so that's fine too.
16-year-olds get annoyed by everything.
Yes, I think she's annoyed by everything. But I know that she's going to be a talented person, whatever art she chooses to do. But her singing and her musicianship are far beyond mine. So, I'm lucky to have that.
I'm excited to hear that new release, that upcoming release. And for like the people watching, should they go to both of your sites, like anyamarina.com and mattponpa.com, or where do you think is the best?
Definitely. I mean, I'm not up and running totally yet. I'm trying to figure out the last mixes on my record, and we're going to re-release a record we got back from an old label that owned the masters and gave them back. And I'm not cooking yet, but once I get cooking, Matt Pompier and all our Facebooky things and what's it called, Instagram, and maybe even a TikTok or two. But,
oh my goodness!
Who knows? I know.
I'm sure MJ can help you with that. Yeah. The teens are real hip with that.
She probably can. Here's to MJ.
Cheers to Anya and to Matt and to everybody watching, and cheers to Jam. This is such a cool thing that we do, and
thanks.
I get to drink wine while I do it and listen to awesome music, so I have no complaints.
That's
but
great.
I'm gonna cheers you, and then wherever Anya is hiding with her kombucha, cheers to you, Anya.
She just went off to get her breath, but she should be back in a second.
Love it. All right.
I'm gonna play another song. This is called "Still Summer." Is that all right?
Cool. Do you want to do 2 back to back?
I'm gonna do 2 back to back.
Woo.
All right. Here we go. He was hanging low on a dead-end evening. She was a tightrope walker on the dotted yellow lines. The magic hour sung at the mica in her eyes. Within a series of looks, we'll be tangled to the end. When we write our lives out, we'll gather all the pieces, trace the times, the high spirits when it's still summer. I won't let go, I won't let go, I won't let go, I won't let go, I won't. In the crimson skyline, when the sun starts slipping, circle and honor, return the glow, it's still summer. There were emeralds in the street and the gold in the sand. When the moment lost itself and you took me by the hand, the shapes of pines turned black against the sky. We walked side by side until the oncoming night. We walked side by side until the oncoming night. When we write our lives out, gather all the pieces, trace the times, the high spirits when it's still summer. I won't let go, I won't let go, I won't. I won't let go, I won't let go, I won't. I won't let go, I won't let go, I won't. I won't let go, I won't let go, I won't. In the crimson skyline, when the sun starts slipping, circle and honor, return the glow, it's still summer. It's still summer. All right. Let's see it over here. This song's called Specs. A lot of people seem to like to get married to this song, so if you want to get married right now, you're welcome to do that. Up above I see specks of silver in the evening sky, specks of gold in the river running from the deep moonlight. See a shake in the wild distortion of the water's waves. Still I know you in the darkness shining from a mile away. But when that sun starts coming through, oh, when the cold note shines the moon, I believe in energies that no one has to see for us to prove. I believe in you and me and everything we'll ever see and do. Hear a voice come across the pillows, whisper sweet and low. In the dark we're disappearing, in the dark we'll go. Love above I see specks of silver in the evening sky, specks of gold in the river running from the deep moonlight. But when that sun starts coming through, or when the cold note shines the moon, I believe in energies that no one has to see for us to prove. I believe in you and me and pours down in a million rivers, all through the sand with its silver slivers, and it keeps on coming. How it gives my heart blood, how it gives my heart blood. When that sun starts coming through, or when the cold note shines the moon, I believe in energies that no one has to see for us to prove. I believe in you and me and everything we'll ever see and do. I believe in you and me, woman, I do.
Woo! Thank you. All
You're
right.
welcome. Thank you.
To everyone who is still tuned in, or if you're just now joining us, this is Matt Pond. We just heard two songs back to back from two different releases, almost, I think, like a decade apart. Still Summer was out a handful of years ago, and then Specs, which is off of the Dark Leaves
Yes,
album.
you got this all right. This is great.
That was
Thank you.
2010, right?
Uh-huh.
Heck yeah. And did you produce that entire album in that cabin in Bearsville?
Yes, that was produced in the cabin in Bearsville. That is now Neil Gaiman's writing cabin. So it's that cabin has had and that's a cabin where Bob Dylan and Johnny Cash worked on a few songs together. So it was an honor to work there. Like, we always kept it a secret and kind of kept it to ourselves because not everything is worth putting on the internet. But it was a beautiful place to be able to work.
Now, I feel like I would be a little bit scared going out in the woods to a cabin. Is it in the wood? I don't know. It's in New York, so I don't know like what the landscape looks like. But Bearsville, I don't know.
It's not too crazy. Like, it's like you can see other houses in when all the leaves have fallen, but there are always coyotes running around the cabin. There are always wolf spiders running across the floor.
No,
I don't know if you've ever.
Yeah.
Really? You
I've
don't
seen.
like it?
Well, I don't like even like a little fruit fly, but a wolf spider. Aren't they like this big?
Yeah, you can. I would be playing a song and be like, "What's running across the?" Because you hear it. And they drop from the ceiling once you turn the lights out. But spiders don't bite people unless you poke and prod them. So spiders are your friends. So they kill the insects. Like, you got to learn to live with spiders.
But like a spider that big, you can like put those on like a cat leash or a dog leash. They're huge.
They're big. They're as big as my palm. And it was a lot, but it was. I like it. It's not something. It's not for everybody, but it was probably it's where I learned to focus and write the most.
Wow.
It was a great place.
Awesome.
I mean, there would be bears clawing at the door sometime. Coyotes sound like children screaming or like infants screaming when they're running around. Turkeys just sound like turkeys. So
Yeah.
There's a lot of that.
Well, speaking of bears, you're gonna want to get geared up to take a sip here in a sec. How do bears find a place to hibernate? How do you think they do that?
I don't know. Is there a punchline to this?
Bear
How do they?
Bear B&B.
Oh God.
Oh, Anya
I don't
likes
have
that one. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm not over the spider discussion. Like, I'm
Are
very
you doing-
proud of you for being able to focus.
Did
with
you
all
write
that.
that joke yourself?
I can't tell you. All right, up to. Okay, so going back real quick before we head into another song. So the second one that you did of the day, so Still Summer,
Yeah.
song 2 of 3 that you just did, that one, when you put it out in 2017, you can already tell with that release, like it has this like cinematic but like nostalgic sort of vibe going on. And does that kind of have to do with the fact that it was that last release for Matt Pon PA, or?
Well, I kept saying it was a last release for this band, but the fact is I was just trying to keep some bad label people off my trail. To be honest, like I like what the name of our band represents because it's inclusive. Like my bandmate Chris Hansen, um, uh, it includes him, the name. It includes all the people that have played in the band in the past. Like some of the best rocking string players have played with us. But it's difficult. It's difficult to be on the road. It's difficult to record. It's difficult to continue doing it. And like a lot of these people have started families, and you know, that's not. But I have said I've made a lot of like strident claims of baloney that are just to keep sometimes keep people from suing me, and that's always a good thing.
Yeah.
When people stop suing you, you're
Not getting sued. Yeah. It's good to go to bed every day when you're not getting sued.
yeah. I prefer it.
One cool thing that I know that you were doing, I don't know if you're still doing this, but you were donating 100% of proceeds at one point in time to Save the Music, which was really cool to see. Now,
I owe them some money, but I'm not gonna. I also have to. No. I've donated a few $1,000s to those people, but like I have to tabulate it each year. It's not like, you know, But all the proceeds from Songs of Disquiet are gonna go to Save the Music eternally until otherwise noted. But yeah,
so cool.
it's great to give. Like, kids playing music, that's the thing through this pandemic. I wish that had been the focus of a lot of people to kind of, you know. I mean, it's hard. It's hard. Kids scratching their environment, stuff. It's not going to be the best thing. But music is a great way to articulate, you know, all your feelings. And I mean, I'm spending my life. I'm doing this right now.
Right.
And
Well,
and the
I
younger
mean-
the young yeah.
nope, go for it.
No, but if you can give a kid an instrument and give him a chance to do something like that, that's probably what saved my life. I think I would be a complete wreck without music. I mean, I'm just a half a wreck now, but I'm working on it. You know,
Half a wreck that's not getting
Half a
sued.
wreck.
That sounds perfect. Yeah, I mean, I also, like, when I read that, it was really cool because, so, those of us at Jam Cellars, basically, we've committed to once monthly Final Friday shows, where on the last Friday of each month, I think we just did our 6th show. We partner with Sweet Relief, which is a musicians fund that Pearl Jam kind of was the jump starter of it all back in the late 90s. And basically it's a fund that provides struggling musicians. It started when, I'm blanking on her name at this very moment, but she got sick and she couldn't continue performing the way that she used to be able to, but she was still wanting to keep going as much as she could. And in the meantime, this fund came about, and since then it's provided so many musicians with the opportunity through financial support to keep on keeping on. And especially like right now, it's been amazing to see how much we've been able to help them give back. So shout out to Sweet Relief and
Sweet Relief, and I mean, yeah,
yeah,
Pearl Jam
and
is
musicians.
yeah, they're the musicians. Like,
Right.
that's the thing that you know. I would put them up with Neil Young and a lot of other people who really do it no matter what, and do it because they completely believe in it.
Heck
So.
yeah. And they do it really
Yeah.
well.
And they do it. Yeah, they do it amazing. So,
As did you just now. So thank you. Cheers to you, Matt. Cheers to everyone
appreciate it.
watching. Cheers.
cheers.
And if you're watching and you want to also drink some of the jam wine that Matt and myself are sipping on right now, go to the links posted
delicious.
below. You like it? You like the butter?
Yeah, it's full. It's like it's a round. It's definitely like a. It's an interesting. I've been drinking a lot of beer over the winter. The wines I usually stick to are Cabernets and Zinfandels, but this is in summertime. It's always whites are nice, and this is great. So I
Well, I'll have to
appreciate
send you. So you're gonna get to try. I believe we also sent you the jam cab.
it. Okay.
This little guy here.
Yes.
Did you already drink it?
No, it didn't get here, but that's okay.
Uh-uh.
Yes.
No, I'm gonna get that headed your way.
Okay. Good. That'd
But
be
yeah,
good.
you'll get it next week, and then I'll send you a recipe that I have for the summertime. It's a drink that I make called "Call Me a Cab," and
Oh, gee.
it's like it's a mixed drink, but you add some cab to it, so you have that cab flavor. But it's also
What
there's
else
some
is in
other some vodka. I don't know if you've seen the
sounds
video.
dangerous.
Yeah, it is. I don't know if you've seen the video of the lady like pouring, and she's like, just add 2 shots of vodka, and then she just like
jeez.
dumps the But anyways, I'll send you the recipe after the show.
Okay. Cool.
In the meantime, how about the two of you? You want to collab on a song?
Yeah, we'd love to.
Woo!
This is a song we wrote together. This is Anya Marina.
Oh, hello
Hi.
again. I missed you.
Missed you also. We had a really deep sound check connection for anyone tuning in now that doesn't understand.
Real quick before you guys start, sorry, it keeps doing the little popcorn noise. So I don't know. Greg was saying maybe if you just scoot a little bit away from the mic while you're singing and strumming, it might help.
Okay.
What's this?
We'll try this.
This thing over here.
Greg says hold, and I'll add please. Greg, you should add a please to the hold. Hold, comma, please, Greg. Be polite. Well, Greg, any suggestions? No? Okay. Well,
Anything?
Not
we can
sure
do?
what to do.
I know, I don't know.
Figure it out.
Greg, help.
Good try.
Oh, wait, now it's like
Try to.
calming down.
Is it? It's calming down. How is it
I'm wondering
now?
if it's the guitar or what.
Well, the guitar isn't plugged in.
Right.
I'm gonna
may-
take this out and see how that. Does that sound any better?
Yeah, Greg said it might be the AirPods.
Okay. I can't hear you, but I'm gonna sing my heart out.
You can talk to me, and I'll translate.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'll put it in between songs so we can
She
communicate.
says I'm amazing. Do you agree? I agree.
I believe everything you say.
Yes.
This is on my. This song I heard. No.
Keep going. Yeah, this is
I
great.
don't trust you.
I have all the power.
Yeah. You
Oh
do.
my
Keep
god.
going.
This song is called Broken Bottles, and it's on my latest album, Queen of the Night. And I heard a demo of Matt's, which was unfinished. I heard
finished
it,
it.
and I said, "This is a hit." Those broken bottles must have come down from the clouds. Shattered glass, I must have slept right through the sound. I saw the light and now I'm flying back to you. It's hard to be wrong, worse to be right. Stuck in the middle of a losing fight. Ooh.
Woo! Thank you. Dude, oh my gosh. So it was Matt's dog originally, but you share
It's our dog.
the backup singer, I mean.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah. What is the dog's name?
Willa.
Willa. Okay. Well, Willa was providing some amazing backup vocals. I'm impressed.
It's almost percussive. It was so loud.
It throws you off a little bit when you hear her shouting and running after people.
Oh my
but
gosh.
That's
Well,
what makes this such a fun show. It's real. We're not messing around here, people.
right.
This is real life.
I mean,
No
that,
editing.
right? I mean, that's like been one of the coolest parts of, I mean, the silver lining, I should say, of the pandemic is like getting this more like raw footage and access to like what is actually happening with musicians' lives, like all the live streams and like just, you know, even the most famous of people, they're just posting Instagram live videos and you get to see like them mess up, but like it's really, really cool and unique to see that side of things that you normally wouldn't really have access to. But you guys are doing great.
Thank you.
So, Anya, did you, like back in college, were you basically just asked by one of your friends to sing and then you're like, oh, I can't do that. And then you did it and it worked out? How did that happen?
Exactly. That's exactly it. I had sung on a demo which was on a cassette and it made its way to a band that I ended up fronting for, I think it was 2 years. We made an album, we made an EP. It was called Andalusia. They were good friends of mine. And yeah, they were like, you'll be our singer. And I tried to convince them that that would be a terrible idea. I had never sung before, I had never written. But they said, no, we heard your demo and it was good. And you should just start making up lyrics. So I really cut my teeth in Andalusia and I was terrible, absolutely terrible. But it gave me a really good start. And we played all over San Francisco and San Jose in my hometown. And yeah, it gave me a lot of confidence to start writing my own songs.
So cool. Did you have like a bar that you liked to perform at? Because you were in Cupertino,
Oh, yeah.
right?
We were in Cupertino. First, we played at the White House, which has been bulldozed, but it was basically in a little house that all those guys rented, and so we'd play for our friends. And but that was not a bar, not a proper bar, but it sure masqueraded as one because we drank a lot. Where would we go? Let's see. The Ajax. We played at the Ajax. It was kind of like a jazzy place. We played at a place called The Usual with Debbie Harry, believe it or not, Blondie, and with her
What?
band, the Jazz Passengers. Yeah, I opened for Debbie Harry. That was wild.
Wow.
That was in my swing dancing phase when my band, much to my band's chagrin, they were like Cocteau Twins, Ride, Slow Dive fans. They all had like magenta hair and
Right.
smoked clove cigarettes, and I was like, I'm going through a swing dancing phase. I had like
Oh my gosh.
curled hair, and I think I had my hair in weird curls during that show. with
I
Debbie
love
Harry. It was like a 3-week phase.
Oh my gosh. Well, okay, wait. So swing dancing. Okay, I keep thinking of square dancing. That's what I'm thinking of. Swing dancing is completely different, right?
Swing dancing's completely different. It's like
Yeah.
the Lindy Hop. It's like the 50s. I don't remember any of it, but it was a terrible time in my life, and I'd like to forget it.
I mean, same. I went through the square dancing phase, but I was forced to. It was like in elementary school during our PE class, they would force us to partner up with boys, which was so gross when you're in fourth grade.
Yeah, it's like your first sexual contact.
Right.
What is more white than that? It's like white people culture.
Like learning to play recorder.
Partner around the old tree. Tie a yellow ribbon. Did you do square dance to that? That's every square dance too. Tie a
I'm-
yellow ribbon.
Yeah, I'm assuming so.
That's fun, I guess. I learned how to dance in touch.
Well, okay, real quick, it's getting staticky again. I don't know if it's,
Getting static again.
I don't know.
Let's just say we won't do Bluetooth speakers here. We're gonna plug my computer in because it is losing power, and I'm
Cool.
unplugging this.
Perfect.
This is again, people, real life stuff. Hopefully, this internet connection will continue to be fantastic.
Yeah, so far
houses
so
are
good.
buzzing now.
No buzzing.
Okay,
No,
great.
we're
Now
all
everything's
good.
wonderful.
But
Okay.
if anyone at home is
that.
wanting
Oh,
to
Yeah,
get a little buzzed and have a great weekend, then venture on over to jamcellars.com/buy. If you need to replenish your wine supply, you can sip on what Matt's sipping on, what I'm sipping on, some of our butter, or the jam, or any of these guys behind me. And don't forget to check out anyamarina.com and mattpondpa.com. And keep yourself updated because we do have some upcoming stuff that you can keep yourself updated through the site for and also on social media. So we're going to be linking all of that today. And in a second here, we're going to get into a couple more songs. And without further ado, you want to just take it away? Do two
Sure.
back to back?
2 back to back. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I heard you were a Satellite Heart fan or a Twilight fan. And,
Yes.
I had a song in the Twilight soundtrack, in the Twilight New Moon soundtrack, which was really an honor. I was not familiar with Twilight before that movie. But the director brought me in and he said, I want you to watch this movie. It's not done yet and the CGI isn't finished, but I'd like you to write a song for the film. So I wrote this one about when Bella, the lead character, goes through a little depression and everybody's worried about her. So pretty, so smart, such a waste of a young heart. What a pity, what a shame. What's the matter with you, man? I'm satellite heart, lost in the dark. Don't you see it's wrong? Can't you get it right? Out of mind and out of sight. Call on all your girls, don't forget the boys. Put a lid on all the noise. I'm a satellite heart, lost in the dark. I'm spun out so far. You stop by start, and I'll be true to you. Here you're living out of state, running in a whole new scene. You know I haven't I'm a satellite heart lost in the dark. I'm spun out so far. You stop by start, but I'll be true to you. I'm a satellite heart lost in the dark. I'm spun out so far. You stop by start, but I'll be true to you. No matter what you do, yes, I'll be true to you.
He was doing the
Since we're in that key, let's continue with the key of F. I had a little writer's block, a couple of years ago, and I did not touch this guitar for 3 months, I think. I just wasn't in the mood, and it was looking at me from across the living room. And then one day I thought about just baby steps. How can I just do baby steps back to my writing routine? So I said, okay, I'll come over to the guitar and I'll just hit one note. So I went over and I just went. And then all of a sudden I got an idea, so I recorded on my phone and I just went. Da 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 da. And that was it. That's all I wrote that day. But that turned into this song, which is called Queen of the Night, which turned into an album called Queen of the Night, which is out now. Maybe I'm a fool in love, but I don't care. I won't play the games. Keep it cool, so aloof. Or maybe I'm a queen of the night, blooming when the day is done. My love grows in the dark, it's like a secret little flower, feeding off the sun and sky and water in the air. My love grows in the dark, against my better plans. When I wake up in the morning, I just love you even more. And I can't say this thing is over, but I don't know what to do. Cause it's bigger than me and you. I can't say this thing is over, but I don't know what to do. Cause it's bigger than me and you. Maybe I'm a fool in love, and I'll look back on this travesty. Should've kept it cool, so aloof. Or maybe I'm a queen of the night, basking in my majesty, my majesty. My love grows in the dark, it's like a secret little flower, feeding off the sun and sky and water in the air. My love grows in the dark, it's making me grow too. When I wake up in the morning, all I think about is you. And I can't say this thing is over, but I don't know what to do. Cause it's bigger than me and you. I can't say this thing is over, but I don't know what to do. Cause it's bigger than me and you. Brightest when night falls be cool, so aloof. Maybe I'm a queen of the night, blooming when the day, blooming when the day is done.
Woo! Thank you, thank you. A round of applause. Woo!
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That one, for everyone who has been tuned in, or if you just tuned in, Anya Marina, and somewhere hidden, he's not the raccoon behind Anya. He's somewhere behind the camera. We got Matt Pond, who performed earlier.
He's keeping our dog quiet. He's got her mouth clenched.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
I love,
It's
no.
a safe vice. It's just
Yeah.
a little muzzle and a
No,
a
I just
chain.
want
No.
to hear, I want to
don't.
hear,
Just
what's her name? Willa?
That's, yeah, Willa. She's playing with her little speaker now.
Okay, so I realized when you released Queen of the Night last fall, it was like right after your birthday.
Yes. I have to just tell you before we continue, you're doing a fantastic job.
Oh,
These are some really well-researched questions. I mean, that's really tough to know everything. You didn't know our set. I'm just feeling like I can empathize as a former broadcaster or like current sometime broadcaster. I just want you to know I'm very impressed. You know
Thank
all
you.
the albums. You're doing your research. You're fun and
Oh,
yeah.
stop.
So anyway,
Miss Libra. Oh my God. Well, you're like on the Virgo cusp, and I had a feeling because you're very meticulous and you're very on point, and you're very put together, even though we don't, as Virgos, I'm a Virgo, we
Are
don't
you? When's
actually,
yours?
August 23rd.
Oh, my sister is August 28th, so I'm September 23rd. So we're in the Club 23. You know who
Yes.
else is in Club 23? Tristan Prettyman, Jason Mraz, and Jewel. I think Jewel is May 23rd, so is Tristan, and then Jason Mraz is June 23rd, I
Oh
think.
my God. I don't know who I enjoyed more on Rob Lowe's roast, Nikki Glazer or Jewel.
Oh, Jewel. Great, yeah.
Jewel was so
I loved
amazing.
Nikki's joke about Jewel's tooth being like
Yeah.
sporty spice or something.
Yes.
I don't know.
I can't
just
remember
love
what it
the
was.
joke.
Yes. Absolutely.
Fun. Google.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the compliments. You are absolutely phenomenal, and you deserve everything and more that you've achieved thus far. So appreciate you tuning in with us and being interviewed by me.
Thank you. That's really nice.
You got it. I didn't want to be the Wikipedia skimmer. That is like my nightmare, is to be that kind of interviewer. I want to be like the creepy almost, like, how do you know that interviewer?
You're like, I knew what you were thinking when you were writing that song because I was there. I tapped into your Nest camera and I've been watching it.
Oh my gosh. Well, okay, what do you say we close this thing out with
Sure.
one last song? The 1 2 1
Alright.
2 1.
Gosh, I don't know which one to do. We could do Nikki's favorite song, which is kind of like a cowboyish folky thing, or I could do a song from Cleveland. Maybe I'll just go with a song Nikki likes too. This is called Last Word, and it's from Queen of the Night. Considering the last word you ever said was yes. Considering the first thing we ever did was kiss. Got all the evidence and I'm gonna add it up. I can't handle this song and dance and talking shit. I tell myself this is fine. Not enough, not too much. Pretty sure there's nothing worse than lying right to yourself. I can't handle this song and dance anymore. Sometimes you love the ones you leave. Sometimes you leave the ones you love. Sometimes I hear my voice as a lie right through my teeth. I can't handle this song and dance and talking shit. Considering the last word you ever said was a small but a resounding yes. I can't handle this. I can't make no sense to this. Oh, no, 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 no. I can't handle this song and dance anymore.
Bravo! Bravo. Thank you so much. This
Thank
to
you so much.
well, to everyone who's tuned in, thank you as well. And just let's all, wherever you're tuned in from, raise a glass or give a round of frickin' applause, even though we can't hear you. Woo!
Come back, man.
Yeah, show yourself, Matt, real quick. So that last one, everybody, we closed out the show with Last Word, which is that second song off of Queen of the Night, and you can find that and keep yourself updated for what has yet to come in terms of both of these amazing artists' music at the websites we've been linking over the course of today's show. One last joke for you. Why?
Hey, I was wondering when my turn would come.
I know you
Great
like
one,
tea.
Airbnb. Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
How's that tea?
And you were whistling in the song, which was beautiful sounding. So why does a teapot whistle when it's boiling? This one's so dumb, but they're all dumb, but
Why?
because it's tea lighted.
No.
Yeah, it's I know.
Bottoms up.
I'll give you one
Bottoms
more
up.
because that one I can't end on that.
Oh my god.
It will ruin the whole show. So this is, oh, he's gonna cringe right now. This is my personal favorite. I tell this a lot, but that's okay. You probably haven't heard it. Why is it that the Norwegian people, they tend to put these like big ass barcodes on the side of their battleships
Why?
to Scandinavian? That was an authentic laugh. I don't know actually, but I thought you were gonna
You
do
like
like a.
doing these?
Yeah, I do. I like
Okay,
making people
so you-
cringe a little bit. So, well, the two of you have been amazing. I finally get to see the popper. Hi, Willa.
Hello, lady.
So, for
Nice.
everyone watching, if you heard the backup vocals earlier, there Willa is. All right.
She's been
Well.
licking her private parts for a solid
Oh
hour.
no.
Yeah, we
Hi,
can
Willa.
get her about-
It's about to be, but
Oh, why does a doggy have a yeast infection?
why does a doggy have a yeast infection?
Yeah. Why?
Why?
What? I don't know. I was just asking.
Wait,
Oh
But it
no.
sounded like a joke setup, right?
Oh man.
I'll write
Okay.
the punchline and I'll get back to you.
Okay, perfect. All right, so the two of you, it was a pleasure, and
thank you
It was
very
really
much.
fun.
and hopefully we can
Sounds
get you
good.
into the tasting room. Yeah, he's been working on it over the course of the pandemic. He said that you sound good.
Oh, thanks.
Wait, Sam,
This is a
did
song
you say you
about
wanted to
Sam.
ask? Oh.
You know
Is
it.
he-
Yeah.
I used to
Oh
love
Lord, Lord. This is not your time, honey. No, okay. But we're gonna,
I like it, yeah.
oh my
Good
God.
outro music.
We're,
Okay, I think he's proposing.
oh, please, don't even say that.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we're going to talk after the show
Okay.
ends being live in a second here. All right. Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.